Yo, Revolver here. And welcome to the 36th episode of the Ayaka progression series. It's been a while since we did this, but since a long time, we are finally gonna recap the week as we usually did. So, what happened this week? Last Saturday, I was streaming the Lantern Ride event. I completed all the minigames. I also started the first part of the story. I have to say that during streams, it's always hard to focus on the story quests. But when I continued the story this week, I was super engaged in it. It was genuinely super enjoyable. I especially loved the second part with the whole background of Yugioh and Madame Ping. Or should I rather say Streetward Rambler. Yugioh and Streetward Rambler both loved the art of music. Because of that, they could relate to each other and became really good friends, but also rivals. So it's no surprise that Yugioh's death affected Streetward Rambler. She is definitely keeping this pain of losing a friend that can truly understand her deep in her heart. I also like Cloud Retainer despite the fact that she can be stubborn at times. That she could understand what Streetward Rambler was going through. But at the same time, I really liked how Yugioh approached Cloud Retainer and told her how we sometimes assume certain things about people that may not even be true. Yugioh was never a character that I was interested in, but in this story quest she definitely made an impression on me. It's crazy how deep they went with the whole music thing. And it was definitely very understandable. To me, honestly, the best Lantern Ride until now. Also, the last part with Futao was such a clown fiesta. Dang, I really felt for Zhongli and especially for Zhao. But I guess it's great that Futao and Wenty had their fun. It's rare that she gets any attention in the story. Not what I wanted from her, but as Yunjin likes to say, there is never a dull moment if you have her around. With the start of a new month, I was able to obtain 5 intertwined fates. I suppose the new event where you could get the Elisa skin was also nice. When characters get a skin, I like it when they try to tell a story about it. Makes them more special than just throwing them at you. In the event, I mostly tried to choose Ayaka and Ayato in the linked areas. It was actually really easy though, especially if the multiplier is set to 4. They could honestly make it much harder. As long as the ones that are not able to can get at least the Primogems, I think it should be fine. Anyways, from the Lantern Ride event I chose Yugioh. I don't want to build Traveler and Yugioh can even heal, so I had to choose her. But even without all of that, I would have probably chosen her. My friend also picked her. Therefore, I started working with him to farm for Yugioh. And yes, I'm gonna keep saying Yugioh. We did mainly the Dendro Hypostasis and also did some runs in the talent domain. I'll start leveling her up next week. I still have to look into some guides so I can get an idea of how I could build her. I also collected some of the mats for the Haran, just to keep myself in mind that after the progression series, my next priority should be the Haran. When it comes to the Abyss, I did everything until floor 11. With the teams I chose, the rest appears to be difficult, especially with the new bosses, who are most likely a spoiler for me. Well, I'm not gonna bother for 150 primos. I already got 450, that's more than enough. I had a lot of fun this week. Probably because I was finally able to use my favorites again. I missed them a lot. But obviously, I also had a lot of fun with the events and the grind too. I'm also super excited for next week, because then we have the event where Ayaka is supposed to appear. And also, my friend who has almost 120k Primogems is finally gonna be able to pull for C6 Ayaka and her weapon. He's even gonna stream it on Twitch. This stream will probably happen somewhere around 7 PM CET. Maybe an hour earlier or later, I can't say for sure. But if you don't want to miss that, then follow him on Twitch for the notification. The link is down in the description. I will definitely be there. I guess now we are finally back at full force, and I hope that continues on. The grind for the R5 Mistsplitter is on. That's it. Stay safe, guys. See ya.